Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Leo. So, Leo, I'm just going to apologize in advance for any background noise. If you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. If you're not, welcome back. Just remember, Leo, it's a big world, so it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo. You know, it's funny. I kind of feel the same kind of feeling I had with Cancer. Like, I feel like you guys are, well, very busy, put it that way. But like I feel like social butterfly type of thing. Like you're gonna be doing a lot of things. I also feel a lot of celebrations coming up. Now with that, I feel like they're actual celebrations. Okay, so maybe events, stuff like that. But I also feel like some of you are actually accomplishing things that you're celebrating. And I also feel on like in a spiritual way, it's like an awakening, like you reach a certain point where you are getting a lot of clarity, a lot of validation, that type of thing. Okay. And it's really changing your life and your outlook, is how I'm sensing it so far, anyway. Okay. I feel like you guys are pretty hyped about something too. So that could be something different. Like, actually, I think some of you heard about something. Like, I don't know if that's an opportunity or a gift or something, because I feel like you heard it and you're like, oh wow, and you're going after it. So I don't know what that is, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, whoever that's for. But I feel like somebody told you about it, like something's available to you and to other people or something like that. You have the King of Cups. Wow. You have the Fool. That's great. I was gonna call you Cancer. Maybe you know Cancer. Okay. But I got the same type of feeling from Cancer, so it could just be that Cancer is on my mind. Um, yeah, you're feeling really good. Maybe some of you met someone, but I kind of feel like this is also you. That King of Cups feeling good. Okay. Um, you're starting a whole new life. Okay. And you're very much excited about it, very optimistic. Okay. It's a really good thing. Really, really good thing. Even like I said earlier, a new outlook, and even on a spiritual level. Okay. You have the Hermit in reverse. You know, not everyone comes with us, Leo. I know you feel like you're on this path alone, and maybe you are in some way. I do feel like you have good people around you, but sometimes, even when we have people around us, we don't have that understanding, that same mindset, like minded type of thing. You have the King of Swords in reverse, and you have the Ten of Wands. I feel like a lot of you have been through some battle with someone, and I feel like a lot of you felt cornered, or you just felt like you needed to fight this battle alone. Try to heal from that. I do feel like this person may still be doing things, but I feel like their power is depleting. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing, but you're definitely taking that control and that power back. It's weird because for some of you, it's almost like the more you disarm them, the more agitated they get, the more they want to do, but they can't, that type of thing. Remember that this is a whole new life for you. And like I said, maybe some of you have met someone who's really good, okay, in love, or it could just be support, a family member, a like minded person, whoever it is. I will say that whoever you're battling is aware of it and they're not happy about it. Okay. That could be what is fueling them to try to poke at you. Okay. Because I don't feel like they have the power they did before. So at some point, this person definitely had some power, some control over something. Okay. But that's ending and it's like they're grasping for anything. Okay. I will say, I feel like this king is in competition with this King of Cups. It could be a situation when this person actually treats you better and has an ex or someone feeling like they're doing a better job than they did, that type of thing. Again, this doesn't have to be love, but for some it definitely is. Okay. For others, it could be, like I said, a family member, support, someone who's on your side. Okay. Doing something that this king could not do or didn't want to do. Okay. Because I feel like they're treating you better, whether it's a friendship or not, you know. They're showing you how you should be treated, what you should tolerate, what you shouldn't tolerate. Okay. You tolerated too much with this one, whatever that is to you. Okay. I do feel like they might have even turned people against you, and that could be why you felt alone a lot. Like you had to deal with the situation alone. But remember that it's ending, even if they are doing little things here and there. I do feel like it's ending. The most I feel like they can currently do is really stress you out. Okay. If you allow it, don't allow it. Okay. Focus on this new start. Focus on the things that you want to do, the things that make you happy. Okay. I also feel like you learned a lot, and this person don't like it. It's weird. I say it's weird because I'm like, it feels like it's almost like they wanted you to be naive or something. You're not. Maybe you were at some point. I don't know. Or maybe you just tolerated things that, like I said, you shouldn't have. But it's almost like they want you to be powerless and naive or something. And they don't like that you're being uplifted. They don't like that you're being given a new chance, a new life. Even upgrading. Queen of Pentacles. Opportunity, success, money. Someone was fighting over money. It was not an easy thing. It may even still be going on, but I feel like it's going to end soon if it is. And I feel like you're getting something that is going to help make things easier for you, but make you feel secure and also probably give you more opportunities. I also feel like some of you are really taking your life seriously. And what I mean by that, you have the Judgment in reverse, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like it's a physical thing. Like you're watching what you eat, you're watching what you expose yourself to, you're watching your environment. Um, Even what you put into your body, and I don't mean food. Maybe I'm not a doctor, but I don't know. I keep hearing like vitamins and stuff. Maybe like different ways of getting what you need from the earth, like whether it's energy, like I said, vitamins, whatever that is, nutrients. But I also feel like even your environment, it's like you made this sacred place that you're becoming untouchable. Okay. I feel like the only way that this king can really touch you if you allow them. Okay. For some of you, you built a fortress around you, and it's a good thing. It's something that can't be penetrated unless you allow it. So remember, don't allow that. They're going to try. Okay. You have grown so much. Like I said earlier, there has been a spiritual awakening here for some of you. For others, I do feel like you may need to look a little deeper because I feel like you evolved, but I feel like there may be things that you need to review again to kind of see the bigger picture, is how I'm sensing it. Okay. I feel like that would help you stay on this path that you're on. Okay. Because, like I said, you've changed so much, you evolved. Okay. But there's someone that is causing problems. And I kind of, yeah, I swear this sounds just like cancer. But anyway, causing issues where I feel like there's a chance where you may do things without thinking, being too quick because of whatever they're doing. The thing is, I don't really feel like you have to. I do feel like you need to do something. Maybe make decision, take some action, okay? But thought out action, Leo. Not so quick. Think about it first. Because I feel like if they try to do anything, it's very easy to overcome, is how I'm sensing it, even though in the past it wasn't. But I feel like if you're too quick, you actually may make mistakes. You may make it worse. And don't worry about what they're saying, because I feel like there's some of that in there. You don't need to react to everything. You don't need to react to everything people say, whether it's that person or someone else. I believe someone is telling you this too. You don't need to react. You don't need to go down that road. You don't need to listen, you know? If you know it's not true, then just ignore it, move on. Okay, you don't have to engage. You don't have to defend yourself in every situation. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I just feel like some of it's a waste of time. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if you defend yourself, because they're gonna say whatever because they're tight, they're mad. Okay, so even if you say, well, I'm not this and I didn't do that, and here I have the proof, it doesn't matter. They don't care. They will find something else. They don't care. So don't try to prove yourself to this person. And if they have a little team, some cheerleaders, whatever, I still feel like that's a waste of time. Okay, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Okay, if you do need to take action, it needs to be thought out, because I feel like in the past you might have been too fast and made some mistakes. Some of you have, I don't know if you cut ties with people or people cut ties with you. There may have been decisions that you made that I guess not everyone agreed with. Okay, because I feel like that's partly why you feel so alone. It's almost like you had to choose between you and other people's ideas. You had to choose between like your new life and other people's how can I put it? I don't really want to say ideas, but just like their opinions and how they think you should be or something like that. Just be your own person. Like, I think in time you'll realize that you're better off. You're better off, Leo, because I feel like you're letting go a big giant weight that's been on you for years, is how I'm sensing it. Something that shouldn't have been there. Okay. You're being released. You're being liberated. Okay. But some people will tell you otherwise because you're not doing what they say. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. You're going to know because you're going to feel it. You're already feeling it. You're already feeling it, but you doubt yourself sometimes. Okay. And whoever is helping you is really also making you see and feel it too. So hold on to that, focus on that, because I feel like you need to pay attention for how you feel around certain people. There are certain people where you feel, I hate to say it, but almost like they put you in some category or like a second class citizen or something like that. I'm just using that as an example. Maybe that's why I felt earlier like some people want you to, like, I don't know, it's like they don't want you to know things, or they want you to be like, I don't know, clueless or something. It's weird. You know what I noticed with the Zodiac this time around? I've been saying weird a lot, okay, because I don't know what's going on that, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it into words. I just feel like everyone's judgment is clouded. And I'm not really talking about the signs. It's the people around whoever I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and I'm not just talking about right now, I'm talking about in general. I just feel like everyone has a cloud in there, like around their head or something. I don't know. Something in the freaking water. I don't know. But I just feel like there's a handful that are really changing, really evolving, really seeing the world and seeing things for what they truly are. And then there's like a huge other group that is so blind, and it's almost like they want to take the other ones down with them, not even realizing it either. Maybe some do realize it to some degree, and you know, misery does love company, right? But I feel like most don't even realize it. It's odd, and I find myself saying odd and weird a lot this time around. Anyway, I'm just saying, Leo. So something I'm noticing. Okay, don't fall into that trap. I've also been telling people, like, if you're following the masses, there's something wrong. Okay, I find myself saying that a lot. So I think people really need to pay attention to what's going on in their environment, in the world, and how it affects ourselves, but also future generations. Because there's a lot of misinformation, misunderstandings, a lot of ego, and I feel like everyone needs to, like, clean it up. Okay, everybody. Not just talking about your sign or the people around you. I'm talking about everybody on the freaking planet. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to you, Leo. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, that king is not happy. Yeah. And they may have someone else involved. Okay. As far as money, yeah, they're trying to stop some money here or whatever. But also, I feel like some of you may be battling two people with this King of Pentacles. It's like one, I feel like they're making things hard in one way. Like, it's almost like they're making you jump through hoops. And then the other one, I feel like it's more of like verbal stuff, like verbal abuse, talking down to you. I feel like someone may be like punishing you too for some reason. It's almost like, oh, you didn't do what I say, so I'm gonna take this away. You don't agree with me, so I'm gonna stop talking to you. You don't do it this way, so I'm gonna have someone come in and make things harder. They're very odd, okay? Because I feel like it feels like revenge. It doesn't feel right. And what I mean by right, meaning it's not like they have their side and you have your side. Even if there is some of that, that's not what's going on here. This is someone just trying to control and use whatever power they have to mess with you. Okay. And I feel like they're bringing other people in. For some of you, this may be a totally different situation with this King of Pentacles. There may be like a third party, like maybe someone has to come in and make a decision, put things right. But I definitely feel like someone is trying to mess with your mind, but then mess with your lifestyle. Okay. I do feel like for some of you, this is an ex. Not everyone. It could just, be a family member, or like I said, could even be at work where people are in competition, but you definitely have someone on your side that's making you feel real good. Okay. They're really good for you, Leo. Okay. Whether it's a friend or a love, whatever that connection is. And I know you may not like what they say sometimes, but it's for your own good. Okay. And you know it because you can feel it inside. You know what they're saying is true. But then you have someone else who's saying things that make you question yourself and make you feel bad. Don't think that that's true because that is not true. They're just malicious. Okay. Like I said, there's some jealousy here. They don't like how someone's treating you, or how you are even treating yourself. Okay, because you're treating yourself a lot better. You're number one, and you should be. Your cup has to be full, right, before you can give to others. And for some reason they don't like that. It's almost like they want you, it's like they want their foot on you. Get out of here. That's how I sense it. Like, they want their foot on you. You can't go that far. You can't do this. There's a lot of control shit going on here. Don't feel so bad. I don't know if this is going on presently or in the future, but I feel like there may be something that doesn't go your way, but it's almost like it's not supposed to. Because for some reason I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, and it's going to expose something, okay? Where I feel like this wheel is actually going to turn around, okay? It's going to help release you too, for some reason. I don't know why. And I feel like it has to do with those kings. I feel like someone's being exposed, or what they're doing is being exposed, and it's gonna backfire, even though I feel like you're gonna take a hit first, or like it's going to affect you first. But then when the exposure comes, it's like it's gonna make things right. So it could be a little taxing, um, challenging, okay? But I do feel like it's very short-lived, very quick, okay? Maybe that's the link. Maybe it's children. Maybe it's someone from your past, like I said, an ex or whatever. Maybe you have past issues. I will say, I feel like some of you are a little stuck in the past. Let that go. There's some of you that you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's what I'm sensing. It's the truth. You're holding on to your childhood too much. There are things that happen in your childhood that you just refuse to let go of. It's almost like some of you feel like you need to remember, you need to keep it right in front of you as a reminder. Do you, though? Really think about it, Leo. Is it really helping? Is it really helping? Okay, because what I'm sensing is it's putting more weight on you. You're holding on to things that are not healthy for you, whether that's thoughts, memories, could even be people from your past. You're holding on to something. There may even be children connected because, like I said, it could be an ex, maybe multiple exes. I kind of feel like for some of you, maybe that too. Maybe you have a link to children. I don't know, but I know some of you are definitely holding on to the past, and it's not good. It's almost like you can't fully live in the moment, fully live for the future because you're holding on to this old life that doesn't even exist anymore. Okay? Hold on to the good memories. You know what I'm saying? Not the bad ones. And that doesn't mean that they didn't happen. It just means that you're releasing them so that you can move on to a new chapter, new life, because that's not your life anymore. Okay? It's not your life anymore. Loosen up. Some of you need to loosen up. Again, I feel like this is just like cancer, okay? Because I felt the same thing with cancer. Go get a massage. I feel like some of you need to go swim. I don't know why, because I just saw a body of water and someone in it. So I don't know what that's about. But maybe you need to be, in the water. Letting that salt water on you or that sweet water on you. Clean yourself spiritually in the lake, in the ocean. Because as soon as I said that, I saw a body of water and someone in it. It's like you need that. I feel like it would heal you in some way, physically, but also your mind, body, and soul. You feel refreshed. Some of you need to go in the cold water, okay? Don't hesitate, just jump in, okay? I feel like you need a little shock, you know what I'm saying? Because it will help you see where you are, where you're going, how much you can accomplish, and know that these kings don't have the power that they are claiming. They cannot stop you. Only you can stop you. But know that it takes time, okay? And even if there's things that you have to do alone, like I said, some paths we have to walk alone, even if we don't want to. I feel like you will still be in a good place as long as you keep moving forward, continue to work on yourself. Because you've done that a lot. You've been working on yourself a lot. And be more open, because I feel like there's more people around you than you feel. Okay? You have some good people around you, but I feel like it's almost like you're missing something. Like you're getting something from each person, but you're not getting a completion or something, or it's just missing something. Understanding. You're seeking understanding. And it's not that this king doesn't understand. He's actually very empathetic, okay? But I feel like you need something else. I don't know why. It could be that this king tries to relate to you, but on the grand scale of things, they can't because maybe they don't fully know everything that you've been through. But there may be people out there that do. And even they haven't been through the same thing as you, I feel like they will understand better. Like, I feel like this king may only know some things. And so it's easy to say things to someone and give someone advice when they're not the ones going through it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there may be some of that in there, but it's with good intent. It is. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Get you on my message here. Your life is so special. Treat it with a loving care. What I tell you, treat it with love and care. And you have, don't get me wrong, you have, but continue to do that because, like I said, you know, people may say things or do things that may, you know, make you feel different or try to make you seem like you're wrong for putting yourself first. No, 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 no. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Okay. Don't let anyone make you doubt yourself. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. See? Stop dimming it. Okay? Forget what they think. Doesn't matter. What matters is what you think, what you want to do. I feel like people just like to come in and say things, honestly. You have an opportunity to start over. Be choosy what you bring with you. Okay? People, way of thinking. And even when it comes to situations, do what you feel is right. Just think about it first. Don't be quick about it. But there's always gonna be people who question you and don't agree. That's just part of life, you know. But if you think about it and you do what is right, what is honorable, you have nothing to worry about, is how I'm sensing it. Not anymore anyway. Okay. Trust your judgment, trust where you're going, trust the good people around you. Okay. And be open to more. But that is your message, Leo. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.